Coming up next, the Nets taking on the Bucks. It's the NBA on 2K.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Nets, we've got Tyler Johnson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now here's Giannis. And it's in there. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Harden against Holiday. Harden surveying the D. Stolen by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Jordan. Back to Harden. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now here's Harden. Good.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez passes to Giannis. Lopez finds Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It's Harden with the drive.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Harden against Holiday. Lopez right side. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Griffin. With the floater, it's rebounded by Portis. Here's Connaughton. Aldridge is covering. Connaughton passes to Portis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Forbes. And Irving pulls it down.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
inside. Griffin kicks to Irving. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Middleton, guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Forbes. Off target from outside. Outside Irving. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing.
One point lesson I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Holiday in at the point. Holiday goes in, and the rejection by Harden. And they're pushing it up. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Left side, Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now, here's Tucker. Aldridge is covering. Griffin with the steal. Harden right side. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Harden against Holiday. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Here's Connaughton, and that's good off the glass that time. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden outside. Harris outside. Griffin's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Giannis passes to Lopez. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, given his height, Lopez has an ability to power through contact. Just tremendous strength from the big man.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Over Holiday to end the run. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Lopez. He has 5. One-on-one fast break. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Holiday finds Lopez. That one goes in. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
The pass to Griffin. Over onto Kumbo. The shot off that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Here's Yacht. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. No dice from the high post. That one's not going to go. And we've finished one half of basketball. Bucks lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. To the paint, here's Holiday. Off target at the rim.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Johnson's got the ball. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes, Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's DiVincenzo. Great tee that time from Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harris's shot is off.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Nets trail by 12. The feed now to Jordan. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Bryn Forbes. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Johnson. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Irving just so dynamic on offense, guys. A million ways he can hurt you.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. They grab their own miss. Pass to Tucker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 12. Oh, Griffin in position. Got a piece of it.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Here's Portis. And the layup falls. Portis has got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. The wide open look here for Lopez. The rebound by Luwawu.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Irving. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Lopez.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Griffin, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center. Here's Harris to the middle. Claxton with the bucket.
Wow, Joe Harris continues to improve as a passer. What a look.
Outside Portis takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Griffin goes in. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his fourth rebound in this one. Irving with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The first free throw is good.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league. And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Basket good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Inside, kicks it down to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Green. The kick out to Irving. To take the lead, and the layup is good. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
They need this one, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Here's Irving, and he makes that one. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kicks it out to Harden. Jordan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 7. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Irving for 3. They get the rebound.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Holiday against Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Middleton looking it over. On the wing, Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Clock is at 3. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Oh, offensive interference. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
We're the land of the free and the home.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Tyler Johnson. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, defenders have to be aware of Green's active hands. He seems to time his steals perfectly.
Harden surveying the D. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kevin, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Brooklyn with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball. They get it again. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Green. Howard with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop crew.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Harden against Green. It's Harden with the drive. The shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here is Howard. Simmons passes to Howard. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Now Howard. James Harden missing on the 3. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close. Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Over Irving. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Outside Aldridge. And stolen by Howard. And there's the pass to Milton. And it's Simmons penetrating. Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this one. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Griffin's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Irving surveying the floor. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Korkmaz. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 6.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Howard. Over Aldridge. Howard misses.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Harden left side. Over Maxey. Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Stolen by Harden. Claxton the pass to Harden. No good that time. Great D that time from Howard. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And he commits the intentional foul. So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Back to Curry. It's intercepted. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Green left side. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got his first points of the game. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And stolen by Irving. Left side, Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. GA, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Harris with it. Griffin on him. Harris's shot is good.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
Simmons against Irving. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Curry on the wing. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Howard kicks to Curry. The three, Howard trying to free himself up. And the 76ers get it back.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Griffin passes to Brown. Irving for three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort. Green with the ball. And a deep three from Curry. And that one released in time, but no good.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving. You like seeing.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
We've got DeAndre Jordan. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harden's shot is good.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The shot will not fall, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Johnson kicks to Harris. Harden the pass to Jordan. Howard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Harden dishes to Green. Harden against Harris. And it's sent back by Howard.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 5 points so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Harden against Green. Now, here is Harden. D right on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Harris drives in. Scott, 2 points. That one goes. Scott's got his first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. And the basket is good. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Maxey. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Thibault. And here's Maxey. And it's Harris off the drive. Basket counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Passes it to Harris. Fires from deep. And stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. It's stolen by Harris. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Scott. Here's Irving. Another shot. Griffin kicks to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And another shot. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Thibault on the wing. Now the pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Brown. Tips it up and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Looking to get it going. And Griffin puts it in.
Now, the aggression that Griffin plays with, I mean, that's what sets him apart, whether he's attacking the basket or getting after it on the offensive glass like he does right here.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And there it is for him.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz. Down low. Griffin with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Green and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now Simmons on the wing, Harris. Outside Curry. Stolen by Harden. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Outside Curry. On the wing, Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard's shot is good.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. The closer he is to the rim, the better.
In the corner, Irving with it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 8. Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. The feed to Howard. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden with it. Harris, right side. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside, Simmons. There's the three. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
Now he's improving from distance. Now that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Johnson outside. Back to Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Harden against Green. Harden kicks to Green. And stolen by Simmons.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Curry on the wing. Outside, Simmons. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Simmons against Harris. Here's the three. Harden outside. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Chris. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Johnson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the small forward position.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And it's Green missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
The shot's good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Harden against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Harden hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here is Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6 points. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. Capella dishes to Young. Hawks passing it around. 6 to shoot. Herter passes to Capella over Jordan. That shot off the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Williams kicks to Gallinari. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now here's Williams. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Pass to Snell. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Here's Williams, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Out to the right wing. Snell finds Williams. Capella with it, 13 feet away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young looking it over to the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Outside Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
So smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
Both free throws good for Irving. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. Now, here is Harden. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Harden against Young. The feed to Okongwu. And no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The drive by Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. Nets leading by 8. Feeds to Harden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
It's stolen by Green. The drive by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Young from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Harris. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young pass to Okongwu. It's tipped. Jordan high post. Nets passing it around. There's the pass to Johnson. Back to Harris. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Hawks trail by 18. And he gets it to go.
Tony Snell makes everything look so smooth. Off the bounce, he's under control, and that's a nice pull-up.
Now Irving. He's got 12. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Capella, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Being aggressive and getting to the line, this is when Gallinari's most efficient.
Williams finds Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. He's looking for Griffin and finds him.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Williams attacking. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving way outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And the defense by Lou.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Herter, and Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Poked away. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 20. Passes it to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Young finds Capella. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Capella with the bucket.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Harden against Young. And here's Harris from the arc. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
It's Collins with the drive. That shot off, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harris dishes to Green. Back to Harris. Jordan kicks to Harris. Shoots it up. Again, the Nets for two.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Molinari passes to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Outside Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this. All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
Williams inside. He's covered by Irving.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here are the Nets. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Brown against Gallinari. Irving for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball from deep. Rebounded by Snell. The Hawks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Rebounded by the Nets. 15 seconds left in the third. Irving finds Aldridge. Back to Irving. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing. Hustle. Blake just outworking everyone to the ball.
From deep three-point range. On its way from Irving for two. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Griffin, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. Luwawu is out there with Brown, and it's Chioza in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Free throw good, good one. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Hill. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 20 points.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Collins passes to Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for Clint Capella.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And it's Irving missing. So it's the Hawks now. Shoots from the elbow. That one rolling around and rims out. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Harden. Tries from 10. Clock at 6. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Goodwin. From deep Harden, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Young, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. For 3, Harris. Rebound, Atlanta.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Young, here we go. And it's sent back by Irving. Harden with it. It's Jordan on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris inside the line. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving against Bogdanovic. The pass to Green. On the wing, Harden. Now Irving. From past the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Young up top, guarded by Harden. Young's shot is good.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Bounce pass from Jordan. For 3, Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris. But they'll get another chance. Jordan dishes to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
For 3, Harris. Let's keep it alive. Jordan kicks to Harris. Harris missing again.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Irving from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Giannis. He dishes it to Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Holiday gets the bucket. Brooklyn with the ball. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Middleton. The kick out to Irving. Back to Harris. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now here is Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Bucket is good.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irvin's so good at finding holes in the defense.
The drive by Giannis. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Holiday up top. He's covered by Irving. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Offline with his 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Harris. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. And through Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Holiday's got his second bucket. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Irving kicks to Harris. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo. Green with the block. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Irving dishes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Green. Luwawu is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for Johnson.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw good from Brown. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Forbes. Over Harris. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Inside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
James Harden, he's checked in for Harris. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harden can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Harden inside the 3-point line, and it's good, but hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Tyler Johnson is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton, over Green. To the inside, Portis scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Irving looking for an opening. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Over Harris. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's deflected.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Irving. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson right side, and then Johnson with the jam.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving, and stolen by Jordan. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Green's got his first points in this one.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him. Stolen. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Harden, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Aldridge against Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Giannis left side. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Brown. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Griffin with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Luwawu, the pass to Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brown's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's good on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Lopez with the steal. Stolen by Harden. Moving it up. And so it's Brooklyn holding on. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. The second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
And that one's good, Irving. 13 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Giannis high post. Working on Green. He gets it in there.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Irving against Holiday. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Irving. Jordan's got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Holiday finds Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Here's Irving. The dish to Johnson. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Nets leading by 4. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And the Nets lead by 6. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. And the Bucks miss again. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got 10 points.
what a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Over Harden. Forbes can't get it to go. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
DiVincenzo finds Portis. Nice D from Aldridge. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Bucks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Griffin's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Count that one. He's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden outside. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Irving. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
And stolen by Harris. Harden against DiVincenzo. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Harden with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Irving against Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. Now here's Portis. Guarded by Green. They get it again. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And the Nets making a change here as well. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in from 15 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Lopez with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Irving. He kicks to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling him.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Holiday, and it's good for 2.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Irving with a clean look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot, no good. So it's the Bucks now. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. And Lopez throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And that one is good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now here's Middleton. A 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in Philadelphia. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 1. And for the 76ers, you got Ben Simmons. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the center position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Irving passes to Harris. This one for 3. Irving misses. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Green finds Simmons. And both teams, Doris, battling injuries.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
Here's Irving after Ben Simmons' bucket. Right side Irving. The dish to Harris. And the shot goes in.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Outside Curry. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Shoots the 3. Irving against Curry. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Green following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Simmons inside. Guarded by Green. Out to Harris. Passes it to Howard. Back to Harris. Just 3 to shoot. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving dishes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. It's a tie ball game. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Now, here's Howard following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Simmons inside. Johnson's there. Here's Howard. The 76ers with another miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris finds Jordan. Nets passing it around. That gives them the lead.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Howard, the pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Shoots it. The 76ers with another miss. The Nets with the lead. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Howard kicks to Curry. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Danny Green. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Johnson. And so here is Philadelphia following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the chart.
Here's Irving. Scott pulls it in.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
A shot by Milton, no good. Nets trail by 3. Here's Brown. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Milton. No good on the triple. Aldridge, the pass to Griffin. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Scott kicks to Milton. Thibaule with the ball. Griffin's there. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving double team. Hangs, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 8.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Thibaule, the pass to Scott. Thibaule with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Back to Scott.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
It's deflected. Lets it go with the 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Scott's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And they get it back. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Tries yet again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. The pass to Jordan. Howard with the steal. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. The drive by Simmons. Pass to Howard. Now here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Irving against Curry. Irving with a clean look. And the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Irving.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Harris looking it over. He had Simmons atop the key. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Here's Irving. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Now, here is Irving. Curry with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 70.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a... Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Tyler Johnson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, Green. He feeds it to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons against Irving. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Out to Harris for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris with it. Picked up by Harris. Jordan dishes to Irving. High post shot. Another miss by Irving. Philadelphia leading by 4. Curry wide open. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 16 points.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
Curry is inside, covered by Irving. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. He's got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Curry passes to Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got the lead back up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Thibault. He goes up again. Howard finds Thibault. Scott against Griffin. Another shot. Here's Thibault. And that one, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Harden, defended by Milton. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Maxey. Rebound, Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. It's blocked. And now the 76ers on the break. And there's the pass to Milton. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Count that one. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Scott. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the left wing. Kicks to Howard. 4 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Scott can't get it to go.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Maxey out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Harris. And it's Milton in at small forward.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
The 76ers leading by 5. Over to the wing. Irving with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris passes to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Brown. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Curry's checked in for Korkmaz. Green against Simmons. And stolen by Jordan. And here comes Harden. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
Green kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Howard. Back to Curry, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Well, Dwight Howard can scuffle a little bit at the free throw line, but I'm telling you, he's still drawing the contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Irving against Simmons. On the wing, Harris. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Green kicks to Curry. Now the feed to Howard. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Harden the pass to Green. Out to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Outside Curry. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Green. Howard trying to free himself up. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harden. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Harris finds Curry. Drops in the tray.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 22.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Stolen by Harden. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Basket counts. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Curry's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Harden's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Curry. Green against Harris. Curry dishes to Green. Harris passes to Howard. Curry outside. James Harden with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside, Green. Irving kicks to Green. Takes a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Oh, no defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. David, thank you.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green. Irving is out there with Johnson. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Young's shot is off.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's Capella following the basket by DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Irving against Young. Shoots from the baseline. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Hunter. The pass to Capella. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Irving surveying the floor. No good. Shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Herter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Irving attacking, and the rejection by Collins.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Great positioning on the putback. And that ties it up.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Irving lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 6. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter, and it's Williams in for Young.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pass to Collins. Aldridge with some nice D. Nets leading by 6. Brown the pass to Luwawu. Good on the shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. 1:04 left in the first. Here's Collins. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Harden against Williams. Harden dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Bogdanovich following the bucket by the Nets. Right side, Collins. Sinks that one from the post. Collins has got 6.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Here's Harden. That's tipped. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets ending the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Brown, also Johnson out there. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. That shot by Griffin, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Snell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella is going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Huerter. Back to Capella. Tries again. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Brown. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young inside. Guarded by Harden. Capella kicks to Hunter. Passes it to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Young. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari comes in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Hunter. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
Capella kicks to Young. They get it back. Here's Herder, and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Young passes to Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Harris. Here's Irving. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. It's Young on the wing. Here's Capella. Pass to Snell. Capella dishes to Snell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Double team on Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. 3-pointers, Snell. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Johnson kicks to Irving. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Right wing. And stolen by Jordan. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been what a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points. Well, we know he's a magician. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Irving against Young. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jordan's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shots good from Young.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The kick out to Irving. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Back to Irving. Over Young. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And they're able to recover. It's stolen by Harris. Took him no time at all on that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Irving against Young. Okongwu with the elbow. Young in the corner. Over Irving. That one wide left.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Johnson dishes to Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 16. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Gallinari covering. Claxton no good. The Hawks trail by 19. Young outside. Shot on the wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Johnson. Gallinari finds Young. Bucket is good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Harden against Young. Harden the pass to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets leading by 17. And a deep 3 from Harden.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
The teardrop falls in. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Harden surveying the D. Griffin kicks to Brown. Luwawu the pass to Aldridge. Here's Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free, and Griffin scores. The assist by Aldridge.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Young's shot is off.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
The 3 from Harden. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Gallinari. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Young for 3. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. Then it's Johnson, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Griffin. Now the pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Right side, Collins. Williams passes to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Harris outside. Aldridge trying to break free. They get the rebound on the wing. Johnson. Collins against Harris. Fires from deep. That one misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 11 feet away. And the dunk by Capella. Brooklyn leading by 13. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Johnson. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Back to Bogdanovich. That's tipped. The Nets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Inside, Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nets lead by 15.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Shoots from 12. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got 20.
It feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Outside Aldridge. Shoots over Capella. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around to the middle. Back to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Here's Young following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Now Irving, after Gallinari missed from long range. The Hawks again can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A shot by Harden, wide open, sinks the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Irving with the ball. From deep three-point range, and the Nets another three.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.